So what we're going to go through now is the process of installing the guest additions here on the box. And the first thing you'll need to do, and this is particular to this situation right now. It may vary on other distributions of what you have to do. You may have to do nothing to get the guest additions installed. But in this one, we're definitely going to have a problem. So the first thing I'm going to do to resolve this is SU into the root account. So as you can see, I am now root. And what I will do is go out and download some information, or I should say applications and upgrades that I need for the system for the guest additions to install correctly. So we will use the yum command. Let me get my mouse over here. So yum, and we'll be learning about yum later on, and we'll be doing the group install. We'll put double quotes, and what we're going to ask yum to go and install is the development tools for this distribution. So I'll just type that in. Okay, and this is case sensitive, by the way, so everything you see it here must be typed exactly like it is on the screen, enclosed in quotes and everything. I will press enter. Well, actually, before I press enter, I won't say yes here. I'll say yes later so you can actually see it go through it. So I press enter, and what's happening is yum, and this is a little application that allows us to install open source software, upgrade our system. Once again, we'll talk about it in great detail later in the semester. Allows us to go out there, and you can see it's actually setting up some repositories, and now what it's doing, it's going out and finding the information about the packages I'm requesting. When you do a group install, you get a lot of stuff. A lot of things come down, and you can see there's many things coming down here. We have a total of 49 packages are being installed, 12 are being upgraded, and the total download is 84 megs. So I will click yes to do that, and I won't wait for it to download. I'll pause the video and come back to it at the end. So I'll click yes, you can start the download, and I'll pause right here. So the packages have finished downloading, didn't take very long, and now it's asking me to accept the GNU privacy key, and I will do that. And what will happen now, it'll actually go through the install process, and once again we have quite a few packages that need to be installed. So what I'm going to do is pause right here, and we'll come back and continue afterwards. Great. Everything has been downloaded and installed. Now I will tell you right up front that installing the development tool group package is not wholly necessary. You can go out there and download only selective packages, but I will tell you also that it's challenging, especially for a new student. So that's probably the easiest way to get the packages you need for the guest additions to hopefully install correctly. Alright, so let's go ahead now and see if we can get the guest additions coming down. I'll go up to Device on the VirtualBox menu, and I will select Install Guest Additions. Click Enter, and what we should see is a little icon open up on the desktop. What we can do from here is click on that, but I prefer, and we get to use some of our skills, I prefer to actually CD into the install. So we'll do a tab. That's the actual CD that's coming down, and we'll go into there, and then we'll type ls-l to see what's in here. Okay, here are all the files that are part of this. Now exe is obviously not going to work in a Linux environment, so we're not going to run that. What we will run is this run script right here. So that one right there is the one we'll run. And to get it to run from this directory, what we have to do is put a dot and a slash, right? Dot means run it from here, slash, and then we type out, and we'll use tab completion to help us along with this. And from here, we'll press enter, and that will run the script. that will install the modules. Now, one of the things it's going to do is modify the kernel, and that's typically where you'll see the error message come up. So let's see what happens. Alright, so we get an error message that it failed to build the guest additions, but it does give us some information right here. So it did not work perfectly this time, but that's okay. We have this. So what we're going to do with this information is see if that will help us. So maybe we need to install this package also. So what I'll do is just highlight that, center mouse click, which puts it down here now after, right, my prompt, and I'll press enter again. This is going out, and we're going to install some more software that is needed to get the guest additions to install correctly. This one should not take very long, so we'll just wait for it to go through the whole install process. Alright, done. Let's try. All we'll do is use history, up arrow, to get back to here. Press enter, and hopefully this time it'll actually go through and correctly install the guest additions. The guest additions allow us to use the mouse a little more efficiently, go to different modes as far as our screen goes. Once again, not perfect. They really vary depending on the distribution, and we are using a brand new release of CentOS here. So you can expect to have a little challenges within any Linux distribution. And that's why it's a good idea when you're first starting out to take the virtual machines that that are already pre-made and practice with them before you get to this part. Alright, so here we go. We actually got the guest additions to install. Now this may vary.